He was 72, no chronic illnesses, walked every morning, rain or shine. That Tuesday, he tied his shoes, waved to his wife, and stepped outside for his usual stroll. 5 minutes later, he collapsed on the front steps. Paramedics said it was a blood clot to the brain, a silent stroke. No warning, no pain, no time to react. This isn't a rare event. Every year, thousands of seniors suffer similar fates, right in the safest hour of their day. The early morning. Because here's the truth. Your morning walk, the very routine you believe is protecting your health, could be quietly raising your risk of stroke. You're doing what feels right. You wake up, drink coffee, and go outside to move. But few know that your brain, blood vessels, and heart are in their most fragile state just after waking. And if you're over 60, the risks multiply. In this video, I'll reveal 5 dangerous morning habits that are silently threatening your independence and the stroke warning signs that most seniors ignore. If you care about your brain, your freedom, and your future, you need to hear this. Because sometimes the most innocent routines hide the most devastating consequences. I'm a neurologist and stroke prevention specialist. For over 2 decades, I've treated seniors who were smart, active, and doing everything right, yet still found themselves in a hospital bed, unable to speak, move, or even recognize their own family. That's why I'm here, not to scare you, but to offer a lifeline. Because every week I meet people who say the same thing. If only someone had warned me sooner. This video isn't just another senior health tip, it's a wake-up call. One that could change the course of your life or the life of someone you love. So if you're over 60 or care about someone who is, listen closely. The habits we cover today could mean the difference between independence and dependence. Let's talk about the dangerous morning habits you may not even realize are harming your brain. Number 1. Walking right after waking. Waking up may feel like flipping a switch, but inside your body, it's more like rebooting a complex system that needs time to stabilize. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is mildly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your vessels more constricted, and your heart rate and pressure haven't yet adjusted to upright movement. This is when your cardiovascular system is most vulnerable, especially for seniors with stiff arteries or high blood pressure. Jumping out of bed and heading straight outside for a brisk walk creates the perfect storm. You're forcing thickened blood through tight vessels while your brain is still in low-power mode. It's like starting up a computer and immediately asking it to run high-resolution video without letting the RAM fully load. Systems crash. That's exactly what happened to Linda, 68, from Oregon. Every morning she woke up, drank a strong cup of coffee, and went walking before breakfast. One Tuesday, 10 minutes into her walk, she felt lightheaded. Her vision blurred. She slurred her words. It lasted only minutes, but the scan showed a TIA, a transient ischemic attack. A small clot had temporarily blocked oxygen to the brain's speech center. These mini strokes are not harmless. They're your brain's final warning. And walking too soon after waking may be triggering that warning every single day. Number 2. Not drinking water before walking. Let's talk about something most seniors underestimate: hydration. After a night of sleep, your body has gone 7 to 8 hours without a single sip of water. During that time, you lose fluid through breathing and perspiration, even in winter. The result? Your blood becomes thicker, like slow-moving syrup. And your heart? It now has to pump this viscous fluid through arteries that may already be narrowed or stiff. For younger bodies, this isn't ideal, but manageable. For seniors, it can be dangerous. Starting your day without rehydrating puts your cardiovascular system under enormous pressure. Your blood pressure may surge unexpectedly, especially in those already struggling with high blood pressure in the morning. And when you add in movement, walking, even slowly, your brain may not receive the oxygen it needs. This is one of the lesser-known but critical links between dehydration and stroke. A few mornings like this may not show symptoms, but over weeks, the damage builds, quietly, invisibly. Drinking just 8 to 10 ounces of room-temperature water upon waking can be one of the simplest yet most powerful steps for senior wellness. It's not about feeling thirsty. It's about giving your blood what it needs to move, smoothly, safely, freely. Number 3. Coffee before food. For millions of seniors, the morning starts with one familiar ritual: a hot cup of coffee. It's comforting, energizing, and feels like a reward. But if that coffee comes before food, especially on an aging body, it can become a hidden hazard. Caffeine doesn't just wake you up. It triggers a spike in adrenaline, tightens your blood vessels, and sends your heart rate climbing. That's a lot of pressure, literally, for a body that hasn't had a bite to eat. Without food, your blood sugar drops. Your system becomes unstable. You might feel jittery, lightheaded, or weak. But more dangerously, your blood pressure may swing unpredictably. Now add in common medications, blood pressure meds, beta blockers, or diuretics, and the problem multiplies. These drugs already alter fluid balance and blood pressure. Combined with caffeine on an empty stomach, the result can be dizziness, irregular heartbeats, or even a near-fainting episode on the sidewalk. One of my patients once told me, "I thought I was just having a coffee crash. Turns out my heart was in distress." Before you sip, stabilize. A handful of almonds, half a banana, just something small to anchor your system. Your heart doesn't need caffeine first. It needs fuel and balance. Number 4. Cold air without warming up. A crisp morning may feel refreshing, even nostalgic, but to your blood vessels, that cold air is a shock. When exposed to cold, your body triggers vasoconstriction, a natural tightening of arteries. Blood pressure rises. Flow becomes restricted. It's like trying to water a garden through a hose with your thumb pressed over the end. Pressure builds, movement slows. For seniors, especially those with stiffened arteries, this added strain can tip the balance. You may feel a sudden headache, pounding chest, or unsteady steps, early signs that your brain isn't getting enough oxygen. But here's the good news. Just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement indoors can change everything. Roll your shoulders, march in place, breathe deeply near a window before stepping out. You're not being cautious, you're being smart. Because your brain doesn't care how pretty the morning looks. It only cares whether your blood is moving safely. Let's talk about one more mistake, perhaps the most dangerous of all. Number 5. Walking alone after mini-stroke symptoms. It starts small, a slurred word, a flicker of confusion, a moment of tingling down one arm. You shake it off, blame it on fatigue or poor sleep. But these aren't random blips. These are TIA warning signs, the brain's quiet rehearsal for a major stroke. And if you go walking alone after such symptoms, you may never get the chance to recover. One of the greatest senior stroke risks is not recognizing the body's whispers before it screams. Many seniors ignore these brief episodes thinking, it passed, so it's nothing. But during a transient ischemic attack, tiny clots are already forming, briefly cutting off oxygen to parts of the brain. The damage may be silent, but it's building. If a full stroke hits and you're walking alone, every second counts, and no one is there to help. Don't brush off subtle signs. Don't walk alone if you've had even one strange episode. Tell someone. Bring your phone. Walk with a partner. This is not about fear. It's about planning. Because your independence depends on being prepared, not lucky. Now that we've uncovered these dangers, let's shift toward what truly protects your brain, starting first thing in the morning. So how do we protect ourselves while still enjoying the peace, clarity, and energy of a morning walk? The good news is, you don't have to give up your routine. You just need to upgrade it. Because a few small changes can turn a dangerous habit into one of your brain's greatest protectors. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through a step-by-step morning plan, designed specifically for adults over 60. To improve circulation, protect your brain, and reduce stroke risk naturally. Simple, science-backed, and safe. Let's begin with the most overlooked 30 minutes of your day. What you do in the first 30 minutes after waking can set the tone for your entire day, or quietly push your brain toward danger. So here's how to reclaim that time as your daily brain protection ritual. Step 1. Sit up slowly. Take 10 deep breaths. Think of this as reoxygenating your system. You're signaling to your body, we're waking up, gently, not urgently. Step 2. Drink 10 ounces of warm water with a pinch of sea salt. This rehydrates your blood and restores lost minerals. The salt isn't about flavor. It helps your cells absorb the water more efficiently, especially if you're on diuretics. Step 3. Eat a small snack. Half a ripe banana and a few walnuts are ideal. This provides quick, stable energy and protects you from caffeine-triggered blood sugar drops. Step 4. Stretch gently, right there in bed. Circle your ankles, open and close your hands. Roll your shoulders. This tells your muscles, nerves, and blood vessels, let's get moving safely. You wouldn't start a cold engine and race off down the road. Your body deserves the same warm-up. These small steps take just minutes, but the impact on your senior health and stroke prevention is massive. What if your feet could help protect your brain? Barefoot walking, on grass, soil, or even sand, is more than a natural pleasure. It's a powerful healing practice grounded in science. When you walk barefoot on the earth, your body absorbs negatively charged electrons. Tiny particles that neutralize free radicals, reduce chronic inflammation, and help prevent blood clots. You're essentially plugging into the Earth's natural battery. These electrons restore the spacing between red blood cells, improving their movement and flexibility. The result? Smoother, cleaner circulation, better oxygen delivery to your brain, less clot formation. It's like giving your blood an oil change, with the cleanest premium-grade fluid nature can offer. In Asia, this isn't new. Barefoot therapy has long been used to stimulate pressure points and activate energy meridians. Some of the most powerful stroke prevention for seniors begins from the soles of the feet. Try 5 to 10 minutes a day, barefoot on clean grass or soil. If you can't get outside, even grounding mats indoors can help. Don't let common walking mistakes seniors often make, like rushing out with thick blood or stiff arteries, cancel out the benefits of your routine. Senior wellness starts from the ground up, literally. The next time you step outside, skip the shoes for just a few minutes, because sometimes the most advanced healing comes from the most ancient contact. Don't underestimate the power of the earth beneath your feet. What you eat each morning can act as nature's blood thinner, without the side effects of medication. Spices like turmeric, ginger, and garlic have been shown to reduce inflammation, support circulation, and help prevent blood clots. In traditional medicine, neem leaves and lotus root tea are used to cool the blood and improve vascular health. For breakfast, a bowl of oatmeal sprinkled with cinnamon and chia seeds doesn't just warm your belly, it supports smoother blood flow and heart rhythm stability. These foods aren't just flavorful, they're medicinal. They form the backbone of the best diet for heart disease, particularly for seniors seeking safer natural options. Adding them to your routine may improve heart health for seniors, reduce clot risk, and deliver essential vitamins for heart health, all before you've finished your first cup of tea. When food becomes your medicine, every bite becomes a step toward healing. If remembering everything feels overwhelming, here's a simple checklist to make your mornings safer. Starting tomorrow, don't rush out of bed. Sit up slowly and breathe deeply for 5 minutes. Hydrate. Drink a glass of warm water with a pinch of sea salt. Eat a light snack. Even a small bite helps stabilize your system. Delay walking. Wait at least 30 minutes after waking before heading out. Go barefoot. If you have a clean, safe surface, connect with the earth. Never walk without your phone. Tell someone where you're going. These small, intentional habits support blood flow, balance blood pressure, and give your brain time to adjust. They work beautifully alongside the best supplements for heart health, like magnesium or CoQ10, and are key for anyone wondering how to prevent heart attack or stroke naturally. Start your day not just with routine, but with strategy. Your brain and heart deserve that much.